So believe it or not, Apple is still selling one of the weirdest iPhones I've ever seen them sell ever of all time. And the craziest thing is, this iPhone is still selling for the exact same price that it came out for basically over a year ago. And this is the iPhone SE 3. Now, we all know that the iPhone SE lineup is supposed to be the cheaper iPhone. It's supposed to not have like the craziest features. It's supposed to be a cheap phone. But the craziest thing for me is that this iPhone is still experiencing so many, it's just so insane to me. Number one, this iPhone has the same body as an iPhone 8. Which came out back in 2017, and the iPhone 8 is not even, supported with software anymore. So it's crazy that Apple is still supporting this phone and still selling this phone when the phone that it's kind of based off of isn't even supported with software anymore. It's crazy to me. On top of that, I think the biggest problem I have with this iPhone, if I'm being honest, is that Apple hasn't decreased the price of this thing for so many generations. Since this iPhone came out, this iPhone came out during the iPhone 13s. Since then, we've gotten the iPhone 14s, and the iPhone 13 and 13 mini both got a price decrease. This iPhone ended up staying the same exact price. The next iPhones ended up coming out, the iPhone 14 and 14 Plus. The iPhone 14 and 14 Plus, came out. The 13 and 13 mini got another price decrease, and guess what? The iPhone SE stayed the exact same price. Now with the iPhone 15s that just came out today or yesterday, Apple went ahead and decreased the iPhone 14 and 14 Plus. They decreased the iPhone 13, they removed the iPhone 13 mini, and guess what? The iPhone SE 3 is still being sold for the same $429. Now this can mean a couple of different things, but for me personally, I find this to be a very, very annoying thing for sure. I feel like this is a kind of just a weird thing that Apple is still doing, and I feel like they should just move on and pretty much just still sell phones like the iPhone 13 mini as a lower price phone. And I wouldn't even mind if they sold the iPhone 13 mini at $499 and then cut out the iPhone SE 3. That would make a lot more sense, because then they would be able to sell an iPhone for a little bit more expensive than the iPhone SE 3. A lot of people would buy a phone like a 13 mini, but I don't understand the iPhone SE. I don't understand who's buying this phone, and I generally, if there's one iPhone that I ever hated, it'd probably be this one. The fact that Apple is still selling it, the fact that it's still there, just makes zero sense to me, and I really do hope that Apple can actually end up fixing this and addressing this at some point. So overall, I would definitely tell you, out of all the iPhones Apple's ever made, this one is definitely not my favorite. Hopefully there can be some changes and some improvements that Apple makes with newer phones, and I really do hope they do make a refreshed version of the iPhone SE. I just don't see why they're still making this phone, and hopefully they can actually end up fixing it, sooner than later. So that pretty much covers it up. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.